Whoop. That's the wrong transition, but hi everyone and welcome back to another game show night. We are obviously working with technical difficulties tonight, so we thank you for your patience and we thank you for bearing with us during this time. We have a total of 20 people that are watching. Thank you all so much for us being a part of your Wednesday night. I am your game show host for tonight, none other than Mike Gambita, a proud 2017 and 2019 alumnus, and your proud Assistant Director of Alumni Engagement. Taking a look here, we are at about 18 people tonight, so thank you so much for tuning in again. We're taking a look. We have Shannon, we have Alexa, we have Matt, we have Olivia, we have Taylor, Darcy, Emily. Thank you all so much for tuning in tonight. It's truly appreciated. But you may be a little bit concerned, a little hesitant to start the game, but this game, obviously, is MU gibberish, but it is very similar. If you haven't been on Instagram lately, or if you haven't watched the news, there is this face filter that has been coming out that is Guess Gibberish. And tonight, we're going to do just that. We are going to have a gibberish guessing game. Say that 5 times fast. And what will happen is you will be able to control your answers from your phone and be able to hopefully be in first place. Hopefully you have your device with you tonight and you are watching this live wherever you are. We are going to be still scrolling through the comments, so if you haven't tuned in yet, please feel free to leave it down in the comments below of what you think. But we're just gonna go to the gameplay. And of course, pointing at this again, MU gibberish. Do you have your phone with you, ladies and gentlemen, or your tablet? Because it is now time to start playing. And if my PowerPoint presentation would go. All right, so. All right, everybody, ev.com/MU alumni, or you can text MU alumni to 22333. And once you join, then your text message. But do not send a text message just yet, because I will be explaining some of the game. We didn't do anything yet. Looks like we're still having some technical difficulties here. Like we said, Mike, you shouldn't have been cheap and bought the cheapest Wi-Fi, but Mike, you didn't know you were gonna be at a stay-at-home order and trying to do live streams every Wednesday night. So we're just gonna continue on, taking a look at who is going to be participating with us tonight. The most fortunate thing is that you will actually be participating from your phone. The best thing about this is that you will be able to enjoy it from your phone. This is more of just a visual presentation, but I'll be your instructor and your game show master for tonight. So, if you haven't done so yet, be sure to tune in. I will take a look at it now as far as who is joining us today. And of course, we're all gonna hang tight right now because we got people joining in and waiting. Melanie, thank you so much for joining us. Christina, thank you so much. Tiffany, Mike. Just gonna be moving on right along here. And actually, I gotta tune in to... Just give you a couple minutes to join in. Like I said, you're gonna go to pollev.com/MU alumni, or you can text MU alumni to 22333. Sound like a marketing major here, so we're just gonna get everybody settled in, and hopefully we'll be able to get started very shortly. So hopefully everyone is enjoying their stay-at-home order, and hopefully everybody is trying to find ways to confine themselves as far as being able to join us tonight. Did a lot of cleaning. I really didn't do a lot of cleaning. We did a lot of organizing. Organizing is probably one of my best things instead of cleaning, so. All right. Do we feel like we're ready to go? right? Don't worry if you don't, it'll still be on the first slide, so you will have a chance. We're gonna talk to you about how this is gonna work out. Now, the prompt will be on the top of the slide, but it'll also be on your cell phone as well. The best thing, if you've never played Mad Gab before, is you are supposed to read the phrase that is on there, and you're supposed to say it out loud. By saying it out loud, there's gonna be a secret phrase that is going to be the answer to the gibberish question. If you think you know it, you could submit it with your device. However, you only get one try. So by the time you submit, that's already gone out into the Pulev sphere, the Pulev stratosphere, or wherever it may be. Keep scores at home. We're gonna try our best to try to work this new system out. There is no time limit. I am in charge of the time, so hopefully everybody can get in and answer as soon as possible. So, to give an example, you see this phrase. Obviously this phrase, it is not a true phrase itself, but if you say it out loud, Oz karma your wieners. Okay, so that sounds a little bit close to, I think it's Oscar Mayer wieners? Oscar Mayer wiener. Of course, I just wanted to say wiener on live stream, but hopefully I don't get flagged for that. But you see what I mean? If you say it out loud, take the time to say it out loud, you will be able to figure it out and enter in on the prompt itself. Now, it may take a little bit of time. What I'm gonna be able to see is the submissions that are going to be sent by you guys. So the first person to get it, I will say, okay, we finally have somebody that got it, and then we'll move on to the next one. Now, I think we're ready for the first question. So here we go. And I'm not gonna say these out loud because I don't wanna give anybody any help if needed. So you should see it on your device right now as far as what to answer. Go ahead if you think you know what this is. I'm not gonna say spelling does count, but hopefully you can get it as close as possible. Okay, so it looks like, see what I mean up here? We're gonna just point up here. Oh, that's cutting my finger off. All right, so yes, we got the first person who said it was Bon Appetit. Let me take a look here if I can actually see. Unfortunately, I can't. It's not something to work out here, but taking a look on YouTube Live here, Dom DiMatteo did say Bon Appetit, so you are correct. But everybody is filling in as we're going along here. Hopefully everybody is having okay, Linda, no, hopefully that wasn't a autocorrect, but Linda, you are correct, it is Bon Appetit. Hopefully everybody gets the game, and hopefully we can be able to have some fun tonight. I believe there's 15 of them, so make sure you are doing your best in helping out tonight in the cause. So I think, okay, we're moving on with who has it and who doesn't. So Bon Appetit is of course the correct answer. So if you did get the correct answer, feel free to give yourself a pat on the back and mark yourself at home as being the first. So we're just gonna keep moving right along here. Great job everybody who got Bon Appetit correctly. And we're just going to keep going with the next gibberish phrase. So it should be loading on into your phone right about now. Probably loaded a little bit earlier. And I actually have to look at the answer key because I'm not 100% sure what what the phrase is. Stan. Stan is a word. Ha. I wonder who's going to get it first. If you are just playing with us right now, there is the phrase, actually the phrase is gone. Take your time, speak out loud. Hopefully somebody can get it right. If we need a hint, I might have to give a hint. Let's see here, we're still waiting for responses. You stand with Abraham. That is a very nice try, Linda, but unfortunately that is not the right response. give a hint, because I feel like this is a tricky one. Oh, it won't let you type. Okay, well, looks like, Jenna, thank you so much for letting me know here. We're just gonna move this on here. Web voting isn't turned on. All right, everyone. I'm gonna turn on the web voting. Hang on one second. So it looks like, go ahead, try now. Okay, so we're taking a look here. Were we able to get the phrase? Oh, can I activate down here? Should have sent it your way. Okay. How we doing, everyone? How we checking in? I do see some comments. Thank you for the comments and going through and helping us out during this time. Stan. So it's saying that poll does not support text message responses. Thank you so much for the comment. Of course, we're trying to work through these as we go along here with the technical difficulties. But if you do know, feel free to leave a comment down below if you haven't voted already. But if you haven't got it yet, I'm just going to go ahead and move on to the next one. The correct response was, Houston, we have a problem. Somebody was saying it in all caps. So Houston, we have a problem. Let me actually just log in here myself. So we got D. DiMatteo 91 getting the response, but we also have Matt getting it and then Michael getting it. So congratulations on the both of you of getting this response. So we're gonna move on to the next one. Give you pat yourselves on the back if you got it correctly. We're gonna move on to phrase number 3. So it looks like, let me take a look here. All right, so it looks like it should have shown up on your devices, hopefully. Got some more people coming in. Julianne, thanks for watching. Samantha, Julie, Katie, thank you all so much for watching. It should have been sent to your devices now. So take your time, say it out loud. Again, you only get one response. Unless you're in the comments, then you could have a couple if you'd like. So let's see here. What do we got here? We're looking at the comments. All right, looks like we're getting some responses here. Let me just take a look from the technical support side of things. Looks like we got somebody that possibly got it right. So we got some questions. If you did arrive late, that is okay. Feel free to leave it down in the comments down below, and we'll be able to play through that way. Of course, somebody who has been playing through a device, feel free to keep submitting responses. but we're obviously going to keep playing as we keep moving along here in this live stream type of night here. Thank you all so much for tuning in. All right, so taking a look here, it says that we have a couple that are saying Jake from State Farm. If you said Jake from State Farm, you are correct. Congratulations. We're just going to keep moving on with the next question here. Let me just take a look here. I'm going to move on to the next question. Let's see. Hit activate, see if that comes up with anything. Okay, looks like it should have sent through your devices possibly, so hopefully we're getting a couple responses here. Thank you all so much for trying out and working through these technical difficulties as we go along. It looks like we got some people going in with the comments below. Hopefully everybody's having a great night. Looking like we're going through some comments now. Thank you so much for being so versatile and active tonight. We look like we got the correct answer. You guys are killing it tonight. We got Emily, Linda, Sarah, Mike, and D. DiMatteo 91. Again, I'm assuming that's Dominic, but you guys got it correct. It is a lucky charm. A lucky charm is the correct answer. Thank you so much for working that and giving yourself a pat on the back for that one. So I'm gonna move on to the next one, ladies and gentlemen. Let me see if I can work this out here. The next one, the next phrase, could be a tough one. Certainly be a tough one. I'm gonna see here who gets the first question. Well, not first question, but another gab. So if you know the answer, feel free to leave it in the comments below. If your device is still working, it's recommended to try a refresh on it. Trying a refresh did work for me, so feel free to try refresh, but we're taking a look here. I can hear everyone from their houses right now saying what this phrase is out loud. Got a few more people coming in. Thank you so much, Caitlin and Brandon, for joining us on our gibberish game show. The phrase of it, which is guessing that phrase up there into an actual true phrase. Let's see if anybody gets it so far. Has anyone got it correct yet? I'm gonna give you a hint because this is definitely a doozy. This is something very important to have when you are going out to the bar. I'll leave that to everyone. Let's take a look here. All right. Looks like we got one so far that got it correct, but I won't reveal it until we get some more answers. Oh, so look at that. We got some flying comments coming in here. Boy, we got Dom becoming the king of game shows going on here. He actually was the first that got it correctly. And it looks like Linda and Jenna, you two are correct. The correct answer is a designated driver. Yes, making sure that all of you guys are having a designated driver when you go out to the bar and decide to have a couple of drinks with your friends, but obviously we can't do that now because of COVID-19, but hopefully everybody is enjoying their stocked fridge if that's something that they want to do. We're gonna move on to the next question. Well, first word is door. First word is door. If you are just joining us, if you read the sentence out loud, it actually is a real phrase, and what you have to do is leave it in the comments down below to answer the question. Well, actually answer the phrase that's up above there, right there. So we tried having a little bit of a technological enhancement there, but unfortunately, technology doesn't work sometimes. But we're doing okay. Things are going good. Live stream is still okay. But we're just gonna keep moving on right along here. All right. Moving along here. Horror. Pull. Text her. Text her. No. Texter's not the one. It's an interesting phrase of words. Looks like we already got one person that got it correctly, but we're gonna give a little bit more of time of people to guess it. Does your brain hurt? Because when I was going through these hurt my brain so much. So we are taking a look here. I'll give you a hint if you haven't gotten it yet. It is a famous TV show, or as they say in Spanish, televisión. Hopefully that gave it away. Kids TV show. Is it, how do you say kids in Spanish? I forget. I took Spanish for 3 years and it really didn't work out that way. Coming to you live from Facebook Live, YouTube, and Periscope. So if you're just tuning in, thank you so much for tuning in. Got 23 people on our Facebook Live session, so thank you all so much for tuning in. And keep moving right along here. We having fun? Because I am. Moving right along here. All right, looks like I'm going to give it up right now. The correct answer, if you haven't been on the floor trying to figure out what does this mean, the correct answer is Dora the Explorer. If you got that in your head at first, congratulations, first of all. We got some people that are having fun tonight. Thank you so much for tuning in and joining us. We are just going to go ahead with the next phrase. Europe, the first word. I wish I could say the whole phrase, but I don't want to give it away. Taking a look here. So like I believe there's music that's going on right now. It's completely quiet in my living room. I mean, my studio. Oops. So hopefully you're enjoying it, but I'm not hearing any music right now, and it's a little bit awkward to not try to enjoy the peacefulness and quiet that there is. Some of these are really hard. I have to admit, some of these are actually pretty hard for people to guess. And like I said, I spent my brain, like, this is the perfect opportunity. Perfect opportunity, like if you are waking up in the morning from your home office, or just waking up and doing some of these gibberish or mad gabs, like these are pretty fun. So all right, looks like we already got somebody that got it correctly. I'm going to keep waiting until somebody else has another comment. It looks like somebody that was on YouTube Live got it correctly, but I'm still waiting for another live answer here. All right, looks like the reveal of the answer is your place or mine. It's probably because nobody has said that in a while, because we've all stayed at home. But if you got it right, or if somebody said it right in your family, give themselves a pat on the back. But we are going to be moving on to the next phrase. Do not want to give it away just yet. This one should be an easy one, I think. This one should be a pretty easy one. We got April, Ashley, Anna, Carol, Tim, and Brianna. Thank you so much for tuning into our live stream tonight. All right, as we're moving along, hopefully everybody's keeping home at score. Keeping score at home. I don't know why I can't say any words tonight. It's Wednesday. We're almost there, closer to the weekend. If anybody's keeping track of the days now. And it looks like we got the correct answer. The correct answer is kombucha. I myself am not a fan of kombucha, but I know a couple of people that are. So if you got that right, please give yourself a pat on the back. We're gonna move on to the next phrase. I almost said question, but phrase. I'm too much in the mind of the game show, the trivia. We're gonna move on to the next one. Sun. Something that we all hope for coming soon. Hopefully no more snow. Let's see here. Chad. Best friends with Brad. And then nap, one of my favorite things when, I went to Misericordia. I mean, still work at Misericordia, but that he is a little challenging. He's a little challenging right now. I'm assuming for everybody it's challenging. Let's see here. Anybody thinking of it yet? Give everybody a hint. It is a part of a social media, something that I think at least my age, and I don't know, I see mom and dad use it once in a while. My dad's on TikTok now, can you believe that? But it involves, it's not Instagram, but there are circles at the very top of the social media profiles when you're scrolling through your news feed. And it looks like we got somebody who got it correctly. The correct answer is Snapchat Story. If you haven't gotten that one, Snapchat Story. If you got that correct with your family, pat on the back. We're gonna move on to two more. We got two more. We've already blew by so fast, so many of these. So we're gonna move on to the next, second to last question. Second to last question. This one actually has, I mean, I don't think a Ease Man is a phrase or terminology used against it. We're just gonna keep on moving on, keep on keeping on. Hopefully everybody is not brained out by now, but hopefully everybody is enjoying tonight. We're looking like coming up here. Oh, we just hit 9 o'clock, everyone. Is it past anybody's bedtime? Because I know a couple people whose bedtime is right now. So we got more people coming in. Katie, Kaylin, and Caitlin. Well, Katie, Kaylin, Caitlin, 3Ks. Thanks so much for tuning in. We are moving on again to the second to last question. Hopefully everybody is enjoying themselves tonight. Of course, being the producer and host and everything in between for tonight, I feel like that's everybody's responsibility when they get a stay-at-home order. But hopefully we'll be able to continue these when we are outside of the stay-at-home order, if you do live in Pennsylvania, of course. But we're gonna keep moving on. Hopefully, like I said, we'll be doing a little bit more every Wednesday. We'll actually be on campus, so if you like this schedule, please let us know. Feel free to either email us at alumni@misericordia.edu, or you can direct message us on any of our social medias tonight and be able to work out some ideas or possibly work out more of a different schedule if this 8:30 doesn't work out for anybody. But okay, it looks like we got the correct answer. The correct answer is he's a ladies' man. Yes, that is the answer. He is a ladies' man. Easel Aid Ease Man. See how it kind of said it? But congratulations on those who said it correctly. I'm just looking at some of the feeds and comments, and the person who said the correct answer was the one who said it in all caps. So, but we got some more people that are going through and responding. Thank you so much for responding. But we're gonna move on now, ladies and gentlemen, to the final question. Hi. What a night. Thank you all so much for tuning in. We're gonna move on to the final phrase. And the final phrase is, look at that. I wonder what this is. I mean, I know what it is because I'm the host, but I wonder, if you say it out loud, I think you'll be able to get it. Like I said, we're on to our final question right now. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Feel free to leave in the comments if you believe you know what it is. and we are taking a look, and it looks like somebody got it on one of our social platforms. The correct answer, if you have seen one before, or if one has attacked you, I am sorry for this animal to be attacking you, but the correct answer is a flying squirrel. Yes, if you got that correct, put yourself a pat on the back, and flying squirrel, a flying squirrel. But it looks like, as I'm checking my, what does it look like? My questions here, it looks like we have time for one more. We definitely have time for one more. So here is the bonus question. Yes, I did include a bonus question. 15 out of 16, so I include a bonus question right now. Wino. Is that me? I don't think it's me. Taking a look here. A common phrase. Common phrase that people do use sometimes. See, fortunate enough for, instead of the Instagram story doing this filter, you actually have a little bit of time to think out loud before you actually answer it. And we are quickly turning the bonus question correctly. The correct response was, do I know you? Yes, that is the correct response, is do I know you? For those who joined us today, thank you all so much for joining. Apologies for the technical difficulties through this time. We're all gonna be in it together. If you haven't checked in yet with us tonight, feel free to go to misericordia.edu/check-in. There's some updates that if you're just joining us for the very first time, there's some things that have been going on, and hopefully to answer some questions as far as your alma mater or your current school, depending on where you're at in life. But thank you guys all so much for tuning in. Hopefully next week, we don't necessarily have a certain topic slated, but hopefully we'll get that to you as soon as possible. Make sure you follow us on our social medias, and until next time, we will see you on Misericordia Alumni Live. Take care, everyone. Be safe. Still the gameplay.